Hi, it's Carol Clark, your bariatric business coach, and today I wanted to talk to you about the 3 key ingredients as well as some secret sauce that goes into creating a successful weight loss practice. And this is a little bit of a simplified version, I know, but these are things that are required, almost mandatory, I would say, in order to have a successful practice that you actually enjoy. And the first ingredient is clarity. And when I say clarity, I mean clarity around what you want your office to look and feel like, clarity around the staff that you want inside your practice to represent you, clarity around the services that you want to provide and to what clients. We can't just be the weight loss physician for everybody. You can be, but you'll actually be more successful if you get a little bit more specific when it comes to your marketing and when it comes to the services that you provide. And you can do this in a sequential order, meaning you can start with a medical weight loss or surgical weight loss program, then you can add in other aspects to the services that you offer. But having that clear view is really important for you, and it's also really important to communicate that to your staff so that they know exactly what the goal is in terms of that overall clarity. So clarity is the first thing. The next item is action. People can create clarity around what it is that they want. We all may know what we want, but unless we actually take some action towards attaining that, we're obviously just going to be spinning our wheels. And I don't mean the type of action that you're just kind of throwing money at the walls or throwing money into a money pit. I mean concentrated action that relates directly back to the clarity of the goal that you want to accomplish. So for example, if you were going to be someone who wanted to focus on cash pay sales, you want to make sure that your actions are supporting what it is that somebody who's seeking cash pay surgery, cash pay medical weight loss services, cash pay products, what it is exactly that they're searching for. If you are someone who is research-based and you want to attract people that can fit specifically into your study or what it is that you're looking at, then you need to make sure that you have clarity around that everyone in your office has clarity around that, and that you're actually attracting the people that you want to work with for that study. If you want to attract somebody for any other aspect of your program, somebody for medical weight loss, then you need to make sure that you have clarity around whatever that is and that your actions are actually supporting specifically the clarity of your goal. So often when I talk to practices, they've gone off on all these different tangents and they haven't remained focused on the clarity of what it is their larger goal is, and then add in all those other things. Because if it's simple, it's going to get done. So clarity around your major goal and then actions that lead toward that major goal is critical. The third aspect that you will have to have is some patience. And I know I don't mean patience in the term of patients coming through your door. Of course, you do need that, but also just some internal patience for you with your staff, with building what it is that you're creating. And patience is really hard for me. I want everything yesterday, and that's how our society is. I mean, think about all the patients who come to see you and want all their weight gone immediately. It's one of those things that you just have to be patient with a bit. I've been fortunate as I've built practices with my husband or other physicians that things do tend to move along in a very sequential, fairly quickly order. But it's because you have those right things in place and you're not just throwing money at the next greatest bright, shiny object that comes along. So having that focus is really, really important. But there also is a certain amount of patience that has to come into play. You're not going to overnight have, a ton of retail sales. You're not overnight going to have a large cash pay clientele. You're not overnight going to have a huge group of the ideal patients that you want to work with. You're going to have a little bit of patience as you move along. And that's what leads to the transformation of a practice that you can really enjoy. And the secret sauce that goes along with that is really having a passion for whatever it is that you are doing. I know I just spent time last week at the National ASMBS conference, the Obesity Week, so it involves a lot of different entities, but there you could see those that had passion. I'm not just saying young people that were coming in, I'm talking about people who were really passionate about what they were doing. And you could also see people who were a bit burnt out. Their passion had a wet blanket sort of thrown on it, whether it was from lack of support from the entity that they work for, or lack of success in their entrepreneurial endeavor, or whether it was just burnt out from having too many patients, too little patients. It was one of those things that you could see almost a dichotomy as I talked to so many people there. So those are the ingredients that will help you build a successful practice, and that will also help you enjoy the practice that you create and that you function in, and also create that momentum for yourself, for your employees, for your business, for your practice, and also for your employees. So combine that true clarity along with actions that support getting to that goal that's created from that clarity, also having a little bit of patience along the way, and then adding in that passion for what it is that you want to accomplish. Those are the things that are going to help create that success for you. And if you have questions or anything that you'd like, sometimes an outside view can be really a great thing to provide some clarity also in terms of what actions are most important at this time. And if you desire any of that, please reach out to me, Carol, Karol, at weightlosspracticebuilder.com. I have been working with some awesome practices through Bariatric Business Boss, bariatricbusinessboss.com. If you check that out, it's a really nominal investment for one-on-one time, for weekly education, for weekly tip sheets, things that you can just sort of kind of grab and use, whether it's a marketing plan or tip sheets weekly for your patients, and also having me just take a look at what it is that you want to accomplish. I have had some really dynamite conversations and helping people get clarity around what it is that I was just talking about today in order to have that success. So anyhow, if this served you, I hope so. Make a comment down below. Reach out to me, Carol, Karol, at weightlosspracticebuilder.com. I'd love to chat with you and get to know you better. And in the meantime, have a great day. Continue to build that practice of your dreams and live that passion, or rekindle that passion. In the meantime, take care. Bye.